Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are in our 5th season of our career and our first season in the Asia-Pacific Supercup. Our last race, we're 2 races in. Our last race, we actually scored a couple points, which is a bit surprising. And seeing as only like the top, was it 5, actually score points at all, the 3 points we have might actually mean something towards the end of the game. I mean, I don't know. It's not inconceivable that we could, be in the top. Definitely out of relegation, I think. But maybe, who knows? Maybe we're in the top 10. Especially if we can get another one of these with, just a couple more points here and there. Actually, Chi over here was just outside of getting a couple points. She almost passed Tyler here, if I remember correctly, to get the 2 points there, which would have been huge. I mean, we're not winning anything. But we just got to get 8th or above. And right now we're 6th. So, hey, maybe it means something. We'll see what we can do. Let's go check the mail real quick. Nothing there that we care about. 36 hours on repairs. It's another thing. Once our repairs get a little bit better, that's going to be very, very helpful there as well. Go ahead and accept this. Eastwood Motorsports Nightingale had a bit of a disaster in that race, finishing down 18th. What's your analysis? I'm going to say she got unlucky. That's going to be fine. Pit crew review. We'll go check out our pit crew momentarily. So, as far as mistake percentage, really only Schwartz over here is any danger at the moment. We don't really have anybody amazingly good to shift down there, though. We could flip Fields or Banks down there. Not terrible. But they're also not very good on some of these other ones. I guess if we flip you down there, and then we can flip you up into that spot. A little bit slower than we were before, but not terrible stats overall. Let's try something like that. I think that's going to be okay. We could hire somebody else, but I think we're going to be fine for now. Alright, I guess that's it. We're still working on our headquarters. The telemetry center rank 2. We're not doing any car stuff at the moment just because we got, what, 10 races left and 1.6 mil apiece. So unless we actually do win some money, which we did off the last race, which was awesome, unless we can guarantee we can win some money for these last few races, last 10 races or so, we actually don't have enough money right now in the budget to pay for all these races. So I'm hoping between sponsors and maybe at least one other win, we'll be able to break even. And then anything past that, maybe we can build another part here or there. Other than that, though, we'll check out improving parts here as soon as we get done with some repairs. So let's go ahead and move forward to the car repair. There we go. Dilemma. I want you to build me a new suspension for the next race. Can you make sure that I get it to use it before Hong? It would show the rest of the team that you have plenty of confidence in me. Promise made new part. How is your morale overall? Let's go check you out. Your morale overall is probably right in front of my face, and I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing your morale? Oh, there we go. Hi. I think we gotta just say no. I mean, there's no way we're gonna be able to get you a part like that. I like that both of our guys are Wonder Kids. So no, I think we're gonna have to say no. Sorry about that. We don't have enough money to get you a new suspension at the moment. It'll be alright, though. Alright, let's go check out the car, see what we're improving. We're not done with repairs, never mind. There we go, now we're done with repairs. Alright, so we got full staff over on reliability, which is good. And I think we can go ahead and swap out the wings here that are above 75%. Let's go ahead and pull in this front wing and this rear wing. Let's try and get everything up to above 70% at least and go from there. No, I don't know why every time I swap those things out, it puts everything back on performance. It is not what I'm looking for. Alright, so that should be pretty good. Let's pause it for a second, see how we've gotten. Alright, so these parts are pretty solid right now. Those are almost done. Let's go ahead and put you over there. And, oh, definitely you. I completely forgot about you. We're not using that suspension, so we can ignore that one. That's fine. Alright, this should be good for probably right up to race day. Yeah, because everything else is already above 70 anyway, so this will be perfect. Definitely want to get you above 60%. Come on now. World Motorsports. Financial management. Oh, come on now. We're doing all right. Upgraded design center for Thornton. Report on upcoming race. Simulator. I hate to sound like a salesman, but if we were able to have a simulator in the HQ, it would really help the team to progress. First off, it's obviously a great place for the drivers to hone their skills and become more consistent. There's a CFD component to the building too, which models airflow in a very detailed way. If you were to buy one, it would give us a huge boost to any rear wing we would produce from now on. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Simulator, what would that... Right there. 4.5, it's actually not that bad. Compared to something that's actually the cheapest part compared, other than the scouting facility. And now that we actually have to start making rear wings, maybe. Yeah, we'll look into it. I mean, obviously not right now. We can't afford it now, but definitely something we will look into. Come on, we got this. Don't worry about us. Travel to Doha. Where is Doha? I'm actually not sure. What is this? I don't know that flag for some reason. It's not telling me. It's probably right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Well, we'll figure it out once we get there, I'm sure. Changes on the cars for Doha GP. Qatari. Okay, cool. Switch to layout track A. Oh, we're going to have the first Motorsport Association meeting soon. That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for this. We'll do the 10th or above. If we get 400,000, I would be very happy with that. Again, last time we did get we got 4th. Would have been nice to get the 8th or above, but it's not worth the gamble at this level. Not this early into our career of the Asia Motorsport League. Part-wise, the best ones are acceleration and low-speed corners, but engine is also useful. Acceleration. So we will give you the better acceleration, and we'll give you the better front. Not like there's that much difference. And then we'll also give you the better engine. Why not? Which is a spec part, so it's irrelevant. Other than that, we're going to give you the worst reliability parts as well. Actually, that might be just what we do right now. Just until we get... do you even have your nurse ability in a moment? Oh, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, we're good. We got the nurse. Okay, good. So, yeah, in that case, then we are going to go ahead and give you the worst reliability parts. And we'll worry about the performance later. So that one's good. Okay, that's basically even. Good there, and good there. All right, perfect. Qatar, nice. I love these tracks. These are so much more elaborate, I think, than some of those early tracks that we saw. It's very cool. Yeah, there's a couple of different shapes that you can do to this one as well. Cool. Now Young is actually less feedback than Shin. Alright, well, Young, you are just here to look good at this point then. Alright, so... yeah, obviously no idea what we want to do here. Let's go and bump you up a bit. Something like that. Something like that. Let's try that. And tire choice, I think we will go ahead and go with the medium. Get that, get the bonus to that, just in case we want to use it. I'm sure it's unlikely that there's any rain here, so I think we're going to be safe there. And something like that. I don't think we're going to do any weight stripping or anything like that, so let's go. Take practice. Send out. And send out. And go 2D and 12x. This actually seems like a fairly long race. Lots of curves and things. Craziness. I'm just going to bring you both back in. Alright. Oh, wow. Hello. That's nice. I mean, not so nice to have one that's very poor, but the other two are already locked in. Wow. Did I move you all the way up to 100%, really? I guess I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to guess somewhere way down here. Let's try that. And then you, or actually I already got a grade on you as well. Not too bad. Same thing on you, though. I'm going to assume you just want quite a bit more acceleration. So I'm going to stick you all the way down there. Something like that. And then downforce, just see if we can tone it in just a smidge. All right, go, go, go. That's one lap. Handling is better. Speed balance is working. Perfect. Go and bring you both back in. Arrow is good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, we're a little bit closer. We're not very poor anymore. We're just poor. We also got an excellent on you. That is awesome. All right, so I guess speed balance probably even more down this direction. Let's try that. And then you, same thing. Keep pushing the speed balance down to a little more acceleration. Something like that, and then from great to great. So I guess maybe a little bit more. I actually don't know. We'll see. Chase that excellent. It's very blocky corners as well. It's interesting. So one lap. Speed balance is right on the money. Good to see that. Good to see that for sure. Bring you both in one more time because I think we have time to do one more modification and send you both back out. Okay. We got great on you. We're going to do one tiny modification, then just send you out for your last little bit on your own. Do your thing. So worst comes to worst, this is we can use this setup pretty nicely. May have to do this. Let's see how I want to do this. Don't want to quite make that. Don't want to make that quite that much of a change, I would say. But that may be all we can do. So I'll go with it, I guess. And then you. Oh, you're not where we want you for sure. I mean, we could run with 93. It's not ideal. Oh, how do we miss the handling? We literally moved a millimeter. This is great. That's excellent. I think, leaning a little bit more on that side should be fine. Let's go with this. Let's see if we can get something. I don't know if you guys will actually have time to get a timed lap in, but it's not really relevant since we get, it's random on the starting grid anyway. Worn tires. Oh, come on. You'll be alright. We actually did get a time lap in there. Not by much. Yeah, we're not going to be a good race for us, I don't think. I don't think we have quite the acceleration we need to keep those guys, catch up with those guys. But we'll see. See what we can do. We'll never hold a candle. Well, probably a fair assessment, to be honest. Just need 10th or above, just to get a little bit of money. Alright, you're going to go race trim, risk taker, and you're going to go nurse for sure. Car setup. Ah, that's exactly what I want to see. Excellence down the board. Perfect. Let's actually go ahead and make sure we save this one. 99%. That's awesome. Tire choice. I guess we can start off on softs. Just to say, although I'm tempted to just start off on mediums just so we can pit later. It is a pretty significant performance increase, to be honest. So we'll start off on softs, I guess. What that also means, though, is we're only going to get like, what, 7 laps out of this. So let's go 7 laps of fuel. Honestly, I don't think there's any point going in any different than that. We'll give you one more, 8 laps. See if we can save a little bit of time off having less fuel in our tank. Actually, you're going to go 7. The other guy's going to go 8. Okay, that's fine. And the driver strategy. Oh, I forgot to change Lao. Let's change it real quick. And let's lock in your setup. It's 96, not too bad. Definitely a good place to start next time we come back here. Tire choice, same for you, and then you'll go 8. Okay, sounds good. See if a little bit of less weight will maybe get us off to a good start. Weight stripping. Could weight strip Lao a bit because he's got the nurse now. And I am tempted to do that. In fact, I think it's exactly what I'm going to do. Drop you guys down to 60. And I think 69 there is going to be fine. I think this is going to be fine. I think he can handle this. Let's go with it. A little bit of a performance increase. We can't touch hers, though, unfortunately. Can we? Honestly, anything that's not crucial, we can probably go down to 70 and be fine. Something like that. Not much. Maybe it'll make a tiny bit of difference. You never know. This is a game of inches and, you know, ounces and things like that. Every little bit counts, I suppose. All right, where are we at in the starting grid? 9th for Lao. I like that. 19th for Chi is not so great, though. All right, let's go back to 3D. Let's go and follow Lao since he's further up in the pack. Come on, take a good corner here. Good corner. Come on, there you go. Up to 7th. Unfortunately, I just don't think he has the acceleration to pull away. Of course, then he's on the outer corner there. Okay, a little bit better now. All right, come on, stay in there, man. Stay in there. Oh, number 9's catching up with you. Oh, helps if I actually go faster speed. Down to 8th. Come on, Lao. Get in there. Good pass. Good pass. All right, let's go ahead and drop you both down. Actually, already getting pretty warm on the tires, so we have to drop off those pretty quickly. Lao's back down to 8th. Chi's moved up to 18th. That's something. It's not much. It's 17th now. Come on, Lao, do your thing. What are the other drivers doing? They're all fairly aggressive on the engine, at least. Alright, let's go ahead and back off on the tires. We're already going to be burning through them fast anyway. Let's go ahead and go back down to conserve on the tires. This is a little too hot probably for too long. We can go a little bit harder on the engine, though, because I think we'll be alright there. Lyle down in the 9th place, unfortunately. We're the only ones on conserve at the moment, so maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Our wear is a little worse than everybody else's as well. Something to think about. Alright, let's go ahead and settle in a little bit more with the fuel. And our tires are wearing out, maybe not quite as much as I was afraid of. But we're dropping places, down to 10th now. And 19th, which is obviously where she started, so not really helping. But we are above the sponsor objective for Lao, so I would be happy with this finish for sure. Alright, after this lap, Chi's going to have to plan her pit. Looks like Lao will be able to make one more lap on his, 1 or 2 more laps on his tires, and I think it'll be fine. Alright, so Chi, go ahead and plan your pit. We are going to go ahead and bump you up to mediums, though. Yeah. Maybe we should have started with those, because, I mean, it's going to be hard for us to get only 1 more pit stop after this, but do the best we can. And we just got to fill up, see what we can do. I'd love to stretch this into just 1 more pit, but I think it's going to be a little risky, a little hard. With how fast those first set of tires burned out. But if we're careful, maybe a little bit slower. But that doesn't mean we can't be as aggressive, which is bad. So maybe going with the medium tires so we can be a little more aggressive on the engine as well as the tires would have been the better route. Right, so you're pit in, good. Go ahead and plan your pit now. Go up to mediums as well. Fill you up. Parts are looking good. Looks like fast will make a difference if we get out. Of course, it's just our driver we're getting in front of, but that's okay. A good pit stop, not a great one. Oh, you can go a little more aggressive. Let's not go so much on the engine, though. See if we can save a little bit of fuel, but the tires, I think, will be fine. A couple people pitted. It would be nice if we get past them. Get out, go. There you go. Good. Alright, go high, and attack is fine. Go ahead and go down to push and medium, though. May even settle in for some conservative low engine mode at some point. Just to stretch this a little bit more. Let's go ahead and go down to normal, neutral, and actually let's go down to conserve. Leave you at medium for now. You're going to go down to neutral and medium. Doesn't help too much that we're neck and neck like this. We may just have to accept the fact that our tires are just going to run hot on this track. It's a very even 77 degrees. Come on, Lau. Do your thing. Keep going. 13th. I thought we were 12th for a second there, but maybe it was something to do with people being in the pit stop or something. Let's go down conservative on you as well, I guess. Pit car is active. Oh, goodness. I mean, yeah, we should pit, but pit for what? Yeah, let's go ahead and pit. I'm tempted to come back on softs though, because we got what, 7 laps there. We can actually get 1 extra lap there with some little more performance. Honestly though, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how many laps we have left. We have 20 laps remaining. So we just need to get about 12 laps out of these. So we need to get 8 laps out of those, which is reasonable if we play it right. Or should we just go with these? Maybe just leave the ones we have on for a bit longer. You know what, let's try it. Let's risk it. Go with those. We only need to get like 8 laps out of them. So we're gonna give you 1 more lap of fuel. And then nothing on the parts. Fast on that, that's gonna be fine. And then pit with you as well. And I'm actually it's not that big a deal that they're stacked up like this, because there's a lot of space here. They'll be able to come back out pretty quickly. You won't need any more fuel. Park conditions fine. Pit strategy. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get in there. Get it changed out real quick. Get back out. Oh, there's only 35 seconds left. So maybe the way the pits are done here is maybe it's not as good. Let's go a little bit more aggressive. Just initially. Not super aggressive though. Yeah, we stacked the cars in the pit, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes with the way the pit car's done. Otherwise, you would have had to wait 1 more lap and you wouldn't have been able to pit right then anyway. Maybe it was a mistake, but we got fresh tires and, you know, a little bit of fuel on Chi at least. I don't think we're much further behind than we were before we pit, so who knows? Come on, Chi, do your thing. Let's go. Let's make those tires worth it. Laps remaining. I think we can keep pushing the engine a little bit more because we're gonna have. I think we have enough fuel to get to the end of the race, no matter what we do. Is anybody ahead of us gonna have to pit? So a few people are gonna have to pit before us, but not many. Would have been nice if that crash had happened just a little later, and we might have been able to stretch 1 more set of tires out to the end. Let everybody pit in front of us and then taking some spots ahead of them. But we'll see what happens. Really don't want to come down to conserve, but I think we're going to have to. First time I'd seen the virtual pit stop, so that was a little different than we were used to. Keep burning the fuel, though. I think we're going to be okay. 17th, we're going to pass somebody here, pass a couple people there, so we're 15th. Although they just pit, so that means they're going to be able to come back out after we have to pit again. Although they're going to have to pit 1 more time as well. There's no way they're going to make those softs last 15 laps. Just keep on pushing it. The guy in front of you is going to have to pit, so that's good to see. Got to get to lap 18 on these tires, though. I don't know if that's going to happen. Just going to have to make it happen somehow. Everybody's coming out on some good tires, though. Although they're still on softs, though. They're going to have to pit again. So if we come out on mediums, we can make it to lap 18 and come out on mediums. We won't have to pit again. So maybe that's our advantage. I don't know. It's about to be lap 17. I don't know if they're going to be able to make another lap. So I think what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to go overtake. You have to pit after this. And Lau's just going to have to hope that he can make it another one as well. I'm going to put you on overtake as well. Tempted to pit you first just because you have less fuel, but I think you'll be okay to get... You have to get this lap and then 1 more. So no, you've got to pit first. That's what's going to have to happen because you have more fuel over here. So you're going to go ahead and plan your pit. You have 14 laps remaining. Ugh. Yeah, that's not going to work out. We've got to try and squeeze one more lap out of this. Which means you also need to go down to high. And high. It's a risk, but we've got to try and squeeze one more lap out of this. Okay, now allow plan your pit. So yeah, you're going to go and go up to mediums. We have 12 laps after we actually get out. So we're going to have to max out on the fuel. Parts are fine. Yeah, we'll go fast, see what happens. And it's really whether or not Chi can make it 2 more laps on 14%. I have my doubts, but we're going to try. Yeah, I don't think she's going to make it. Well, schedule the pit anyway. We'll see what happens. This is by far the closest I've ever gotten to this by a long shot. Go ahead and fill you up, actually, just because it would be nice if we can kind of go a little bit aggressive. It's tempting to fix this part, but I think we're going to be okay. Come on, let's get a good pit out of you. Seemed like a pretty good pit. 0 mistakes, good. It's ranked 18th, though. Alright, she's really starting to lose some ground because of her tires, but I think she'll be able to make it in. You have enough fuel, right? I think so. Should be alright. Really losing ground. She might have been better stacking in the pit, to be honest. That's all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. All right, we're going to go down to neutral. Go ahead and, yeah, medium as well. Got to make the rest of this stuff stretch. You can stay on high. Go ahead and push there with, actually go and go up to overtake just for a lap. This is going to grind our gears a bit more, but I think we'll be all right. A lot of people still have to pit, and if we can play this smart, we won't have to. But we are going to have to go down to conserve on you, man. It's rough. Down to neutral on you for a lap. Probably drop you down to conserve pretty quickly as well. Right, so now you have excess fuel. Go and go up to high with you. As soon as your excess goes away, we will drop you down a bit, but yours actually might not go away very easily because you do have quite a bit of fuel. It's going to drop you down to conserve as well. It's going to drop you down to medium. Leave you on. Actually, going to leave you on high. Hopefully, not burn the gears out quite as much. A lot of laps to go on these tires, man. Wish it would tell us how many average laps we'd have left, but I mean, if it's let's check quick. If it's normally 11 to 13, and we're about 2/3 left, then we have about 8 laps left, maybe, which is about how many laps we have left actually. So it's gonna be tight. Come on, guys. Let's go. A lot of the other guys have medium tires now, though. Didn't quite make up enough ground. Yeah, getting their tires as low as we did, that was a misplay, unfortunately. Our tire's starting to get really cold, unfortunately. What do we got? 24. We'll bump you up to neutral just to get a little bit of warmth in those tires. Not much, though. You're still good over here. You're still good on excess fuel. But you should drop down pretty soon, though, because you're actually almost neck and neck with him. Yeah, there you go. Now you technically don't have excess fuel. Man, he's got 10% less tire wear than you have. 12th, 13th, come on. I don't think we're going to be able to pass anybody ahead of us, though. I think everybody ahead of us is already pit and other things like that. So I think 13th is where we're going to finish this, unfortunately. If even. Yeah, the tire wear is just so rough. Maybe we would have been better with an extra pit and be able to go more aggressive right now. I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes. I mean, as it is, Lau's going to, I don't know if he's barely finished this race, if even. I wish the first guy had lapped us already. I don't care how far ahead of us he is. If it would save us an extra lap, that does make things a lot easier. Got 3 laps to go and 23%. At about 6% per, barely, maybe, but he's probably going to start dropping pretty heavily. In fact, he's already starting to drop. Yeah, I don't know. One extra pit would have probably been the smart move. Or not getting those softs when we pit in for the pace car, and just putting some mediums, going as far as we could towards the end, and then if we had time left at the end, putting on some softs. That probably actually would have been the better move. Oops. I was not paying attention to you guys going so crazy. We have 2 laps left. Okay, you have to go down low. That's fine. Well, at this point, just finish it. Get it finished, guys. I mean, we weren't going to score points anyway. Really, it was just about getting some money. Whether we finish 11th or finish 18th, I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever. If we're not 10th or higher to get the money, I literally don't think any of the other places make one bit of difference. You're probably going to be empty by the time you get across the line, but again, like I said, it's a little irrelevant. That's alright. Sorry, Lau. We misplayed it. We tried. We took a couple risks, a couple things like that. It just didn't work out. Here's our save, or one of the saves. Let's see, how many pit stops we had? 3 pit stops total. There's a couple people, like this guy up here had 4, and was obviously way up there. Of course, he had a much better car. Most of the other people had 3, though, so I think we played the 3 a little bit better. Like I said, put mediums here, stretch this pit off a little bit further out. Maybe something changes there, who knows. Maybe starting off on mediums, maybe that was just a huge mistake. I mean, look at this, guys. So a couple of these guys starting out mediums. This guy ran mediums the whole way through, so yeah, stuff like that is probably better. It's just such a huge performance difference between the softs and the mediums. Just wanted to risk it, I guess. Alright, well, not terrible, I suppose. As far as just, at least one of us got up there a little bit. Lau obviously dropped down a bit, but the team is still 7th because those 3 points. So that's something, I suppose. Alright, well there is, let's see how much improvement did we get. Anybody move up a little bit? Lau's about to get up to consistency next level. Focus on chi would be nice, and consistency as well. Our consistency is so low. All right, there's our save. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here, obviously. Not the best race in the world. Like I said, I made a couple risky moves there just to kind of try some stuff out and things like that. Didn't pay off, but it's not like it could have gotten much worse. I mean, we're not going to go down much further than we already were. So 11th or 18th makes literally no difference as far as I can tell so far. So anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.